friend and a client asked me if I could draw caricatures on corks. And I had never done that before, and it seemed like an artistic challenge, and so I said, yes, I'll give it a try. And so I bought a table vise for about 20 bucks. And I got my magnifying glass because those corks are small. And my prescription reading glasses because they magnify. And a bunch of corks. I set up my caricature cork drawing station at this cool wine bar where a company was throwing an annual party for its employees. So I said a prayer that God would help me do a good job, and I started drawing people. And at first, they seemed to be coming out pretty good, and I really loved the reactions I was getting from people.
Let's see this. Oh yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
That's
You show yours too?
Awesome.
So what were some of the challenges that I was having with these tiny little corks? Well, of course, it was so small, I had to super simplify, and I went to just putting dots for eyes, and I added maybe a little more detail on women's eyes that had the thick eyelashes. And another thing I noticed is that I was taking pictures of the corks, but it's a rounded surface, so you couldn't see the whole drawing that I did from a picture. So I started taking these little 10-second videos where I curl the cork around and up and down where you can see the whole drawing. The surface of the corks was really rough, so I had to be careful to draw a good line. And then I started thinking about, instead of just taking photos of the corks, what if I took photos of people holding the corks? And that turned out pretty good for a while because I knew I was going to make this video. Now these drawings are nowhere near as good or as detailed as I can do on a large piece of paper, but I felt the pressure falling off because no one expects you to do a Mona Lisa masterpiece on a tiny little cork, and so I started having fun with it. And then near the end of the gig, I got to draw one of the partner owners of the business, and she said she wanted me to draw her with really big hair, and I said, you mean like with 80s style big hair? And she said, yes, let's do it. And so I did the best I could. Let me know what you think. Did I do a good job drawing big hair on a tiny cork?
Alrighty, here we go.
All right.